So it's been an hour. Sorry for the late upload. I had to do a couple of things after the game ended, but the Flyers have taken a 3-1 lead in the series against the Montreal Canadiens, a commanding 3-1 lead after shutting them out for a second consecutive game. Carter Hart. Props to this dude. Props to this young stud at goalie for playing lights out the last two games. They have one more game tomorrow. If the Phillies win it, or the Flyers win it, they move on. They advance and they win the series. If not, we'll go to a game 6. But as of right now, the game today, I watched a majority of it, then I had to head out. And I'm sorry if I stutter or if I lose track of my words. I'm just exhausted right now. But I just, wow. From what I watched, the biggest takeaways that I saw, I mean, offensively at the start of the game, this team is very aggressive and very quick. You know, they were really good. They were putting shots on the Canadiens almost immediately, and within the first 7 minutes, Michael Raffl scored that first goal, and it was a perfectly shot puck that you couldn't do anything. There was a clear lane, and Price just could not get it. He could not save it to save his life. So that was just in the first quarter alone. The defense was amazing, very assertive, very aggressive, and very solid. I mean, again, the shutout 2-0, 2-0, that kind of speaks for itself, I would think. But the biggest thing too, penalties. There weren't many penalties. The Flyers, they get put into a power play in the second period, but they managed to waste a lot of time in that power play. And speaking of, that's still a big area of concern. They came into that one for 28, something like that, and they had one early on, and they couldn't take advantage of it, and they still have really struggled on the power play. Hopefully that's something that they can work on, continue to try and work on moving forward, especially if they do win tomorrow to advance. They're going to need as many power plays to go right if they want to have a shot at making it and winning the Stanley Cup. But this team has a very good chance, okay? That first goal by Raffl was great. He scored the first goal in the first 7 minutes, and the defense was great. In the second period, Flyers had a couple penalties, nothing too great, nothing too big, but it was fine. They rebounded off the power play, and then, what was his name? Phil Myers. This shot was wide left, and the goalie for Montreal, who's a veteran guy, Carter Hart, he looks up to him, and he's one of his favorite players. Made a critical mistake, and he accidentally swiped the puck. It was going wide left. If anything, it might have barely would have touched, grazed the post. Probably not, though. It wasn't nowhere near it, and it ricocheted right in. And then they took a 2-0 lead, and they didn't turn back. And I'm looking at this game. I'm looking at this team. The power play might not be there, but the depth and the coaching and the execution is all there. And I haven't seen the Flyers play this good in a very long time, and it's got me excited. Let me know what you guys think about the Flyers and their recent win. Do you think they're going to win tomorrow in Game 5, or do you think that the Canadiens are going to push a Game 6 or even a Game 7? Who knows? It's definitely not over yet. It's not over until it's over, that's for sure. I have another video for the Phillies coming out later on tonight, and maybe another one for the Eagles to post in the morning, talking about training camp day 2. So stay tuned. I'll see you all later. Peace out, y'all.